So the Olympics got you hooked and you're ready to go for the gold with your exercise routine. However, all that enthusiasm turned into soreness. Many people start out a new exercise routine too quickly and only end up injuring themselves. Maybe you need a chiropractic tune-up to get your body back in sync, and Dr. Kyle Umland has all his chiropractic help help people prevent and recover from injuries. Thanks for being here, Dr. Umland.
Well, thank you.
Well, so how do people know, with the Olympics, I don't know, were you watching out there?
Well, I try to catch that. It's always good stories seeing people overcome odds and adversity, and it's a lot of human achievement, so I like that.
And how do people, when they're, being active or trying to get active but realize they just can't physically do it, how do they know when it's time to see a chiropractor?
Well, I think most people were trained to react to symptoms, right? Because if you're hurt, if whatever the symptom is, you might have an ache or a pain, or you might have high blood pressure. I mean, they're all just symptoms, and we react to symptoms. But by the time the symptom happens, usually the problem started a while ago. Mm-hmm. So the idea is, I always tell my people the best time to be here to see me is when you feel great, because we want to keep things working right, because you want to get the most you can out of. Just like the athletes in the Olympics, they're all doing chiropractic because not only are they asking a lot of their body, but they want to perform at their top mm-hmm. level of achievement, right?
Well, like you're saying, so people should be in there on a regular basis. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people, especially, new patients, I'm sure you see that they're pretty wary of chiropractic because, you're messing with the spine. So mm-hmm. what do you say to those folks who are weary and thinking, no, if I'm doing good, don't fix it if it's not broke?
Well, and it's a lot of misinformation out there. So I try to educate them and say, hey, does this make sense to you? I mean, your brain's got to be connected to your body, tells your muscles what to do, tells the healing, your immune system, digestive system, tells everything what to do. So does it make sense that we want to have a clear pathway between your brain and your body? And stresses, whether they're physical, chemical, emotional stresses, they end up getting things kind of out of whack, and then we start losing that information highway, right? And then things can go wrong. And that's where disease starts.
Well, tell us a little bit about what an adjustment is, because
mm-hmm.
You're talking about mind, body as well. So, are you part psychiatrist as well, trying to get our stresses out, or?
Well, I coach people all the time. I try to coach them about how to make better lifestyle choices and such. And then as they're coming in, I kind of keep them on track. So you do a little bit of therapy, as you say, but bottom line with the adjustment is we're just trying to make, especially that spine, because the spine is a fuse box, right? Because the brain becomes the spinal cord, goes down the middle of your spine, the nerves come out between each of those bones, and if they're not moving right, then we start to squeeze off. It's like putting a rock on the hose. There's no mm-hmm. water getting to the garden.
All right, so you're trying to keep it straight. Now,
mm-hmm.
A lot of people, part of their worry also is that, are there any side effects to this? If you don't go to the right doctor, could you, end up paralyzed? Could you suffer a stroke? Are those risks real?
Well, usually I say the side effects that we have are, you might have less pain, you might sleep better, have more energy, right? Those are the usual side effects. But just like anything, if you have somebody that doesn't know what they're doing, then you can get in trouble. But it's safer than taking an aspirin, right? A lot of people think, I'm going to get a stroke, or nobody's ever died from chiropractic, but people die, hundreds of thousands of people die from taking drugs every year.
Well, for a lot of medical doctors, maybe in the past they weren't necessarily sending people to chiropractic. Is that changed? Have you seen that change?
Yeah, it's a lot more open now. I mean, there's a lot. Like I say, that could be a whole show in itself on the whole history of how there was misinformation and such like that. So I find a lot now that there are a lot of MDs and physical therapists there. We're all open because we're all doing different things.
Now, is there any rivalry between the medical doctors and chiropractors?
I don't think so, because once again, I'm not doing medical stuff. They're not doing chiropractic stuff. And sometimes you need medicine, and sometimes you need chiropractic. And it's all synergistically working together. But you just don't want to just live on treating symptoms. You want to fix the cause, too, so that you can actually get off of medications, or at least help maybe to reduce them.
Okay. Well, there you have it. I know a lot of people are suffering from back problems, so thank you so much for maybe giving them another way of treating it, because sometimes the medical doctors don't have any answers for back pain.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks for being here. Well, get your butter in the pan. Pasadena celebrated Julia Child's 100th birthday last week, and we're going to find out what was on the menu. That's next on CCN Crown City News. Your news, your neighborhood. We'll be right back.